All right, let's take place inside the Mazda CX-9. And as soon as you open the door, you can see that nice auburn leather, Napa leather on the seat. It's quite a unique color. And as you can see also in the seat, there's a mix of auburn and some kind of gray right now that they made inside. Stitches are kind of really perfect. When you look at that, it's really well made. Some little holes right there inside. I'm going to get it closer, you can see those little holes, and it's nicely done. So when we move back a little bit, in the door also a little bit hard right there on the plastic, and once again the nice finish that they made with some great colors, some kind of gray aluminum style, still stainless style in some kind of way, some piano black down there, nice bar of chrome, and that wood, which is real wood right now, some rosewood, Japanese. It's also a guitar maker company who's making the wood for Mazda. Also the Bose sound system, as you can see the inscription down there. So when you look at that, you've got all your seat adjustment and your seating memory, or just right there in the center that you're going to be able to set. So two memory position, a little bit of lack of probably adjustment on the seat. I would have loved to have a little bit more possibility when you look at this one. And let's take place inside. Whoa, major sound change, and this vehicle feels so much sound insulated, and this is so great. So I love the finish that they did. Look at that when you close the door, how it comes, and probably a little bit large right here on the side, but hey, the design is right there. Also, when you look at the speaker right there, it's written Bose, a little bit round for the Twitter. That famous screen who's popping out right there in the middle of the center console. Two colors. Once again, some nice chrome, some nice aluminum styling that they did right there. And once again, that wood, as you can see, this rosewood, it's made by the guitar maker Fujigen. So, and the interior of this car is also based on the famous Jimbatai, as they call it. So it wants to make one with the driver and offer him the best inside possible to connect with the vehicle. I love the steering wheel. Also, once again, all the comments, all the display, the quality of the leather that you use, and you're going to see a little bit of hole right there. And this hole is for the heads-up display. Big speaker right here, 12 speaker inside also. So let's turn on the vehicle, but before I'm going to show you the key right there in my pocket. I find it a little bit simple when I look at that. So this key is kind of, well, basic, just like every other Mazda out there. So I'm kind of deceived in some kind of way. But hey, it's not too bad. You have all the principal function that you need to open the trunk and unlock the car. So let's start with that start stop engine button, who's right there. You're going to see the Mazda logo appearing, and once you press it once again, you've got also the display right there, which is going to change. So right now the lights are on, but hey, why not put full brightness on the car? You can push just right there on the button to give you the best lighting possible. So let's start on the left right here. All your commands are here to, let's say, open the trunk, to turn off the blind spot monitoring system. If you want also to turn off the parking sensor, cross over the lane system, and you've got also traction control that you can turn off. And if you turn it off, you're going to see that display right there inside, which is going to say traction control off. If you hold it for more than a few seconds, it's not going to do nothing. Mazda is simply putting one function every time, and you've got also the possibility to set the TPMS sensor, reset them. Right here on the side, you've got auto system for your headlight, and if you push and put it on the high beam, you're going to see that logo down there with an A, so it's going to be in automatic function. So if you put it right there, it's going to disappear, and when it disappears, well, it's too bad because it's not going to work. So you always have to be in the automated position. So as you can see, the light not too bad, with the up and down, with the high and low beam. And I love the display that I have right now. The display on the right will be, it will be possible to change it with the info button right here. And you will be able to move by pressing also on the button. So right now I'm gonna show you how to change the language, because as usual I forget that. So let's go right there. Let's go into display and probably some language right here. No, car feature probably. Let me get back to you guys before when I'm gonna change that. There you go, system, language, and English. I must say yes right there. Modification of the language, and there you go, it's done. So when I look at this display, as I was saying, when I press the info button, you're gonna see right now that it's gonna change right here in the corner. So let's start with the trip information. So all the information that was written right there, it's the kilometers that I've done, my average. I've got also my indicator of the cruise control, temperature, and fuel, and average liter per 100 consumption, well, instant consumption that I have right there in the middle. When I press info, I'm going to switch to trip B, and as you can see, my fuel consumption is a bit higher, and if I want to reset it, I just hold the info button right here, I hold it, and it's going to reset. So the next feature is the maintenance monitor. So if it was turned on, I would see some display right here, and this is my information that I have about my security feature. So I can adjust the sensibility of that system with that button. So if I prefer to be warned when the car is closer, or have a longer distance when I'm using the cruise control, I can also select it right on this dial. So information, navigation, as soon as I set also a GPS position, the display would be in there. So it's quite nice. It's a nice display. I kind of love it. So volume also for the radio is right there. So as you can see, it will raise the volume, but right now I have nothing selected. You will have the possibility to use voice command.
This screen cannot be controlled by voice. You can always say, go back, cancel, main menu, help, or tutorial.
Go back.
This feature cannot be controlled by voice.
It's going to be much easier if I press the home button right now and went back to the full menu and press once again.
Say a command.
Call.
0. Continue to add numbers, or say call.
Call.
0.
Okay, so it's probably me with my marvelous cancel. There you go, that she understands. So that is good for that. So you can pick up your call or hang up with that button right here, and you will also have the possibility to change the tune that you have choose with that button right here on the side. So cruise control, as I was saying, now radio, satellite radio, has just entered it. We're gonna lower it. And you've got also the possibility to change the mode. So right now the Mazda Radar cruise control can be activated or deactivated. So as you can see, it will change the logo right there of the cruise control. You will see a little bit of car, and I usually set it on. And this is where you're gonna be able also to adjust the distance. So when you press cancel or off, it's gonna close completely the cruise control, and when you press mode, it's gonna bring it back on. So wiper system, if you want to adjust your wipers in the rear, well, you just turn that right there. And also the screen, well, the Multimedia system, I've done a full review about that system. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this one, but if you want to know everything about that sound system, that multimedia system, well, feel free to go check my video. Check in the eye if you're on iPhone, and if you're on a PC, well, simply click on the link that you're going to see. And if you're on any other device, you can also search that video on Car Question. So quickly, you've got application, fuel economy, which is kind of interesting. This car is not equipped with an IE loop system. Vehicle status monitor, warning guidance, and maintenance is inside also. Entertainment, not too bad also for the sound system. This is a Bose speaker sound system.
My name is no, my sign is no, my number is no.
Not too bad, even if it's the channel 1 without subscription to XM satellite. You got the possibility to get the channel list, and if you press once again on the audio source right now, you're going to be able to switch between radio. So as you can see, it's fast to interact. That's not a problem. I kind of love that. Even when I go to contact, as you can see, it's easy and fast. And you've got also the possibility to have your navigation system, and once again, I like it when it's going to tell me what's coming ahead in the next, let's say, gas station, hotel, or everything like that. So that's kind of cool. And you control also your navigation system with all the buttons that are down there, so you can press on there, you can turn the knob, and you can also adjust the volume of the radio. It needs some time to get used to it because you don't have any button right here to control the volume. So climatization is hidden behind the shifter of that 6-speed transmission. Heated seat, 3 position. I've got also a heated steering wheel, and as you can see, I can enable or deactivate the rear climatization for the occupants back there. So also I can push on to move into auto mode. I can adjust everything. Woo, it's going in fast. And as you can see, also on the other side, I can push to have dual. I've got a little bit of storage right down there where you can see the key right now, so it's kind of big for iPhone. And also, I don't know, yes, you can see it right now. You got a nice unique LED display right here, and you will also have some nice LED lights right there in the door, so you've got a nice ambience lighting inside the car. The transmission, you've got a manual mode, so when you're going to switch it to manual, you will see the gear change right here in the middle. And you've got also a sports mode that you can enable and turn on or off, and it's going to make you, it's going to make the car more reactive, not give you more horsepower, that's for sure. Electronic parking brake, so you can push and pull all the buttons. And once again, I love the style that they made to it. I don't know if you love wood in a car. Would you choose wood or carbon? This is a good question. Feel free to comment, guys. So cup holders, and when I'm gonna get right here in the center armrest, when I open, so 2 USB connector right there. And if you're looking for the 12-volt outlets, well, it's right there in the corner. Right now I'm kind of tangled up in my wires. But yes, it's down there. So as you can see, it's your 12-volt outlet. So it's kind of far from the driver in some kind of way. So little glove box, not too big. All the lighting inside that car is LED. This is so cool. And you've got also, well, not all the lighting. This is halogen, but you don't have any possibility to extend it. You need to pull that. Besides that, HomeLink system right here in the mirror, down there. Kind of not easy to zoom right now. Come on, camera. Well, it's kind of hard in some kind of way. So there you go. So a nice mirror is going to give you a bright view of what's behind, and this is exactly the same as the other side. So let's move to the back of the car. So, not too bad once again. I love the interior. It's kind of nice. You can get yourself some shade by pulling right here. And when I take place inside, dual pouch. Not too bad once again. And you got all that climate control that you can adjust for yourself. If you want to turn it on or off, and you will see also if you turn it off the little lights right there, the yellow lights disappearing. So if you push it a little bit higher or lower, it's going to be as you wish. But no 12-volt outlets right now when I look at that. But it's nice and it's comfortable, and I've got enough headroom also when I'm sitting right here. So let's check the cup holders. And if you open, oh, there they are, some USB port, 2 connectors, 2.1 ampere, so it's not too bad. This armrest can be also quite comfortable if you get, if you stay on it. If you want to move your seat front or back, well, it's the good old way. And as you can see, you can also bring them back to have the more comfortable possible position. So if you want to move to make some place, oh, I don't love that sound. It's doing that sometimes. I would have preferred probably a little bit softer mechanism. So you pull, you really need to keep that handle pulled way back, and then you push. There you go, the seat's gonna move forward. It's gonna give you not that of a big access to the rear, and as you can see, the seat is kind of low. So children are gonna be really comfortable in the back, but an adult, hey, I'm not sure about that. So let's bring back the seat. Oh no, It's not getting it into its original position. So you need to do that, and you need to, once again, do that. And what's up with that? There you go. Besides that, that big handle right there, you just pull, and as you will see, once again, it's gonna need my help. You can pull, there you go, once again. And it's gonna fold down the seat, so it's gonna give you a little bit more space. And if you want to bring all the seats down, we're gonna see how well it's looking when you're in the trunk. So right now my third row of seat is up, and there's no electric button, just like in the competitors, to probably fold the seat. So I need to take that handle, pull it down. As you can see, the headrest has disappeared, just like this one. So when I'm into that position, I need to still get the handle and push. And this is gonna give you that inside. So imagine if you have the other seat folded down. It's kind of high when you look at the seat, but hey, not too bad. Cup holders in the rear, cup holders on the other side also, and you've got some LED lighting also on top. I don't know if you can see it right now. Yes. For the lighting in the trunk, regular halogen, some tow hooks where you can tie things, and if I raise that, whoop, there you go. And if I raise that section also, yes, a spare tire with a subwoofer in it. So once again, very complete. You got that nice little storage compartment that you can, it's not that, I need to place it probably better than that. I'm not sure. Look at that. Let's put it back. I'm gonna fight with it. So there you go. I think it's its proper position. So right now, when you pull your seats up, it will fold in some kind of way. And you've got also some deep storage right there that you can put some washer fluid and a little bit less deeper around here. And you've got also that 12-volt connector who is hidden back there. So you want to bring that back. There you go. This one fit more perfectly, and it's giving you that nice room for your cargo. And also look at that. I didn't see that when I first saw it. It's the button to lock the trunk right there on the side. So that engine, 2.5 liter turbo, and that 6-speed transmission, and let's start it. Well, you don't hear a lot of things. It doesn't sound that much like a big engine. That 2.5 liter turbo doesn't sound like it goes in that truck, but hey, you're gonna see that it got good numbers also. So that 6-speed transmission is right there, and also when you turn on the truck, this is gonna be a little bit hard to show you guys. So let's say that I'm gonna zoom. There you go. So as you can see, you've got a nice heads-up display. Even with revolution per minute inside this one, you will have also all your security information is going to be displayed inside. So I'm going to show you the engine compartment. And if you want to open your gas cap, open your hood. And yes, this section is not going up. Ooh, too much zoom. There you go. So let's move that on the side. And this is the 2.5 liter turbo, the new engine from Mazda SKYACTIV technology. You're gonna hear about the numbers a little bit later. You can see that big battery also. All the things that you need for the oil is right there on top, and the washer fluid on the other side right there. And yes, I guess you can see there's a lot of electronic components. Alternator is down there, so your mechanics, I don't know if it will have it or not. And as you can see, the other components down there also. Well, a nice mechanic. So, can't wait to roll that vehicle on the road, so stay tuned for that section a little bit later.